Why LinkedIn is the cornerstone of precision ABM? I talked about this already. Verified professional and company data, account-based targeting through matched audience. LinkedIn match audience is one of the great tools for ABM that most companies that I know are working on, right? Matched audience. You make a list of companies, you make a list of people, and then upload it into LinkedIn audience. LinkedIn will find, based on their email address and the company website URL, it will find its own database and it will make an audience, and then target those. Okay, many people, many of my customers, they say LinkedIn ad is so expensive. It is expensive, but it is not very expensive if you're doing it in the right way. It is, of course, expensive if you want to reach out to everybody in the planet. But if you only want to reach out to, say, 50 companies and 50 people within those companies, so that is only 50 into 50, which is 2,500 people, then it is not expensive, right? And you're reaching out to the right people at the right time, okay, and only to that audience that you want to target, right? So if you need only 5 deals a month, then why is there a need for you to reach out to 5 lakh people a month or 500,000 people a month? There's no need, correct? So I tell this to a lot of B2B companies that the quality matters more than quantity when it comes to ABM, right? It's not about you're not an e-commerce company where you want to reach out to as many people as possible. You're a B2B company. You have a targeted specific set of people you want to reach out to. If you can reach out to them effectively, efficiently, you get the job done, right? Expansion through similar companies' API. Correct. So there are a lot of API providers out there. If you give the data, your own CRM data, it will find similar companies, and then push it back the data. Then you can upload the data into LinkedIn, and you can create a LinkedIn audience. LinkedIn can also create lookalike audience for you, on the other hand. So there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to LinkedIn ads. Okay, retargeting powered by firmographic and engagement. So your engagement data, your product engagement data, your firmographic, technographic data, for example, all the audiences which are using Salesforce as a system, who have also visited my website and are using my app, all this data can be clubbed together in a CDP, and then you can create a dynamic list and run ads for these people, right? And it syncs seamlessly with HubSpot, Salesforce, and Segment. So LinkedIn has natural inbuilt integration with HubSpot, Salesforce, and Segment. Most of the large companies that I work with, they use one of these systems or all of these systems. LinkedIn has a natural integration with that. Okay, inbuilt integration. It's very easy to integrate, and then very easy to work with this, right? Okay, so CRM to LinkedIn match audience, then find similar companies, find lookalike audience, and then retarget, convert them into a pipeline. Okay, so if you're a large B2B company, this is the workflow. If you're not using it, try to look at it. Okay, see how best you can do that, right? A lot of companies put a lot of pressure, in terms of send mass emails, send LinkedIn outreach. All of that is good, but think about ads also, right? If you're not using LinkedIn ads effectively in the way the ABM 2.0 lays out, then possibly you're just missing out a lot of opportunity in the market. Okay, so the bridge ad concept, we already made a webinar a few days back, but I want to talk more about the bridge ads. So bridge ads is like a bridge, correct? The reason we have coined this term called bridge ads is part of ABM 2.0. So bridge ad is like act like a bridge between you and your accounts, correct? Right? So you are reaching out to your accounts, maybe through email and LinkedIn outreach, but ad can act like a bridge, right? To reach out to as many people as possible, as many times as possible, right? So bridge ads acts like an activation layer between signals and sales, right? Connects the G2 factors AI and CRM data with LinkedIn ads, and triggers precision campaigns automatically and feeds engagement data back into the CRM for optimization, correct? So bridge ads is like a LinkedIn ads. It connects the layer between signals and the sales, right? So for example, the signals is G2 or factors. Factors is web visitor, right? And the CRM data. All of that data can be put into, integrated to LinkedIn ads. And then LinkedIn ads can create an audience and then show ads to those people. And the ads can be super precise, right? So the third point here is triggers precision campaigns. For example, all the G2 data can be pushed into LinkedIn ads, and then you can just show ads with respect to G2. Just saying, hey, we are, one of the top rated agency in G2 or a product in G2. You can just show the G2 map as well, right? So you can actually create ad campaigns, precision ad campaigns targeted precisely based on the engagement and the behavior that they have, right? And then, feed the engagement back into the CRM for optimization. So for example, if I'm showing G2 ads to people who have visited my G2 profile and they saw my ads and they clicked on it, I can put the data back into CRM and CDP for further activation, right? So the bridge ads can take different sources from different signal sources, G2 web visitor, product engagement, and others, push it at once, and triggers a very, very personalized ad campaign based on the behaviors that they are having with your own assets, your website, your G2, and other sources, right? So it acts like a bridge in many ways. So this is how it looks like visually: signal to enrichment, to audiencing, ad activation, and CRM feedback. Okay, so if you can create this loop, super good. Signal can be G2, web visitor, product engagement, any other signal that you want to think about. Push it to, enrich the data, create an audience, LinkedIn ad audience, sync it, create very, very specific ad. For example, for G2 audience, create an ad which is specific to G2, and then, create a feedback loop around that as well. So that's the bridge ad concept. We'll create more practical lessons around that. But in terms of concept, if you have a question, what is bridge ads? This is exactly what bridge ads stands for.